All right, so we are recording this. We're about to go live on Facebook in our group. So let's hope this all works out. Just bear with me 1 second. Thank you again for joining and watching this training. Okay, and here we go. Okay, welcome. Thank you so very much for taking the time to join us here. I'm really pumped and excited. As a matter of fact, this is my first time ever doing this. So I'm actually gonna log on my phone. I wanna make sure that we are coming up on the right places here. I see it. Okay, so cool, so cool. Okay, so we're doing some new things here. Technology, love it. We are going live on Facebook while on Zoom recording these classes. Okay, I'm so excited. All right, well, thank you for joining us. I am Sales Director Kim Moore, and I am so excited to talk to you today about taking your business to the next level virtually. So let's just say we are in a unique situation, a unique time, and I think this is going to become another tool in your toolbox, and you want to master it, and now is the time to do so. So before I continue, let me just give you my thoughts on the coronavirus and where we are with our businesses. Still holding in-person appointments is still the number one way, guys, number one way. And you're gonna have some people that reschedule, and you're gonna have some people that are like, oh, I don't even know, why are all these people at the store? We're getting snow. So you've got to prepare to look at all different kinds of people and to not just look at everything through your filter. Okay, I think that's really important. So with that being said, if you want to run a very well-rounded business, you want to be successful, we need to make sure that we're doing a couple things. Number one is that you need to put yourself and your family first. Okay, and so if that means that you have a compromised immune system, you may not be able to go out in public places, right? So you're going to look at things that way. Second thing, though, is that you need to prepare for all of the other different kinds of people out there. So we have the people who are self-quarantining for health reasons. We have the people that are like, I'm kind of nervous, kind of not, and they're just maybe cutting back being in large groups. Then you have people that are like, this is nothing. It doesn't matter what you believe and where you are. You want to make sure that you have something in your business for everybody, because this is an opportunity to capitalize. Okay. So with that being said, I want to share with you something new and exciting that I am doing in my business right now. And you've heard me talk a lot about it. It is virtual parties. I've been doing a lot of these ever since I was pregnant. My last trimester was rough. It was hard to drive. Couldn't reach the steering wheel, or my feet couldn't reach the pedals. My belly was too big. Also, at a certain point, they ask you not to drive very far because of distance from the hospital. And I have clients all over, and so I wanted to create something that it didn't matter where my clients lived, didn't matter how great I was feeling or how bad I was feeling. I could, for a half hour to an hour, put my makeup on, make something happen. And it has given me amazing results. And so now I want to take this and teach you on this, and also allow you to use this system, especially today. We have 2 days left in the star quarter. This could be your diva order we're going to talk about. This could be the last order that bumps you into star consultant status. It's so exciting what this can do for you. Okay, so today we're going to talk about 3 virtual parties, and there's a lot more that we can talk to you about and teach you on, but today we're going to start with 3. Okay, and the reason being is we got to start somewhere. All right, and we want to make sure that instead of having 25 different options, you start off with just a couple, master them, then add more. Right, you start with a couple, you learn the basics, you get going, add master polish, and then you can give more variety. Okay, so let's talk about some of the tools you're going to need to have virtual appointments and parties. So number one, you guys see me coming over Zoom. After I'm done with this post, if you haven't been following, go onto our #MoreMillion Facebook page and look or search for the work from home video training series. So we've had a couple of audio trainings. We've had a couple of really great trainings there, but this is number 4. And so we've had a few others that have kind of popped up. So make sure that you are checking those out. Okay, we talked about the Silent Hostess program. We've talked about you know, working your business smart and how this is an area of opportunity. So now we're getting into the virtual training. And so you're going to need something that allows you to go online. Okay. And so the one following this is actually going to tell you a little bit about Zoom and give you a code that you can get this same platform for even cheaper than I paid for it, which is $10 a month. Highly believe this is something you should think about investing in. Okay. But today we're going to focus on overall how these virtual parties happen. So number one thing you're going to need, write this down, is you're going to need to do some kind of online system. Could you do Facebook Live? You could. You could. I'm not a big fan of Facebook Live because I have less interaction, whereas I can have a Zoom room and you can jump on and I can see you and you can see me and we can do a whole skincare class together. So that's why I love Zoom. Okay, so I recommend some kind of online component there. You can do it on your iPad, on your computer, on your phone. It doesn't matter what like technology you use to get there, but you'll need some kind of app or something. You could do it with Skype, you could do it with Google Hangouts, but you want to make sure you have a system that you like, you practice it, rehearse it. That's number one. Number two, we need to decide who is our target audience for this, okay? And for me, I mean, really all of my current customers, also new customers, referrals. You know, I'm kind of making a list of who I want to invite. For me, I am going to my current customer base that have not tried some of these products or sessions. I'm booking them in there. I'm also offering this for my referrals, okay? And I'm also doing some networking, right? If you would have listened to my other idea that I had earlier in our work from home series that talked about promo codes and hostess of the week, I'm plugging a lot of those referrals into this system so that I don't have to be out and about running 1,000 different places. I can book 10 to 20 up to 400 people at once, really, wouldn't do that many, but at once for one party. So it allows me to be really effective and to get in front of a lot of people. Okay. The third thing we need to consider is, okay, what are we teaching? What are we teaching? What do our sessions have to offer? Okay, so today we're going to teach you on 3, and you can rename them or use the names I'm giving you. I'm going to have graphic and artwork coming in the next 24 hours, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I want to give you the ideas so you can get your orders in and make this happen to help finish your star. And so we're going to have 3 different virtual classes we are going to talk about today. Number 1 is going to be our MK Bliss Spa class, okay? All spa products. Number 2 is going to be our 20-minute eye makeover class. Love this class, okay? And the third one is going to be Mary Kay Luscious Lips, okay? So you have 2 different glamours and a spa skincare class that you can offer, okay? So let's talk about the products and the theory with these classes. So one thing that's going to be unique is that each person that's going to be in one of these classes is going to have a small fee. For example, they are going to pay $15. And for $15, it gets them a really cute pink bubble mailer or a cute pink box filled with at least 1 full-size product and all the samples that they will need for their session. Also that will go in there is a letter that welcomes them to the session. It gives them instructions on how to log on to Zoom and the classroom link, okay? And it also gives them some fun facts about the samples and products they have inside. There will also be a lookbook attached to every single one of these. And if you watched or listened to my previous work from home series, you know the back of my lookbook will also have a silent hostess form attached, okay? All right. So let's talk about the products that will be required for each one of these sessions. Okay, so let's start with the MK Signature Bliss. All right, now they're going to be paying for $15. The full-size product they are going to receive is a Mary Kay Time-Wise 3D Go Set. Guys, that is a Section 1 product that is normally, let me double check my math, is $25. They're getting it for $15. plus a whole bunch of other samples. So I want you to hear and see the value of this class, okay? Let me just double check my numbers. It's been one of those days. Anybody feel me? Yeah, the Go set for 25. They get it for 15, okay? All right, and in addition, they're going to get a charcoal mask sample. Let me grab my notes. They're going to get a charcoal mask sample. They are going to get a microdermabrasion step 1 and step 2 sample. They're going to get a facial peel sample, a moisture gel mask sample, and then again the lookbook, okay? So they're getting all these great skincare supplements. They're getting a Go set, which will last you 7 days, maybe 10 days. That comes with the cleanser, the day cream, the night cream, and the eye cream. How exciting is that, right? Okay, love, love, love this. All right, now I'm gonna teach the class like I would a regular spa class. They're gonna get to experience all these products and how I use them. And their $15 is going to be like, it kind of covers my cost for the samples. It helps me, you know, kind of make sure that they're gonna do their thing, not just get the sample box and never talk to me again, right? They kind of have some skin in the game, so they're more likely to show up for their class, okay? And again, it's not like they're just paying 15 bucks for samples. They're getting a full size item and they're getting it at a great value. And I'm just basically covering my cost, okay? Now what I do is I also put a coupon in there that will tell them that they will get $15 off any set that they purchase after our class, and I give them like a month. So if the class is in March, they're gonna get like 4 weeks or 2 weeks, okay? And that's how I'm gonna follow up and close the class. All right, so it's 15 bucks up front. They get a full-size product with those samples. They can invite it to the class. They get to try everything, walk them through the instruction, and then they'll get $15 off any set that they purchase from that class up to a certain date. Love this, love this, love this, love this. Okay, so that's one of the classes. The second class, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the 20-minute eye makeup or eye makeover class. Okay, this is something new that I just invented. I really love this class. This is something that I talk about a lot, being a new mom. My eyes are tired and I just am obsessed with the new hydro gel eye patches. Okay, so in this class, they will get their full-size product, will be the under eye corrector, okay? Full-size product. Now again, your under eye corrector, all right, is $16, all right? So they're basically getting that for $1 off. That's not bad, okay? All right. In addition, here are the samples they will get. They will get an eyeliner sample. They will get 4 eyeshadow samples, okay? And again, where am I looking at what colors I'm going to pick? I'm going to go to our current lookbook for inspiration. And the 4 colors that I chose are on page 10. Okay, down here, I'm doing, again, method to my madness. I'm going with the colors that I love to use that are advertised in the lookbook that are kind of showing off our new mini compacts. Okay, and so those 4 colors are Merlot, Golden Mauve, Cashmere Haze, and Blossom. All right, so they're getting an eyeliner sample, 4 samples of the eyeshadows, okay? They're getting the full-size under eye corrector. They're also getting a sample of the firming eye cream. They're getting a sample of the hydro gel eye patches, okay? And a sample mascara, okay? So they get all of that. And the sample mascara, they could probably use that for like a week, right? There's just some great value in that. The hydro eye gel patches, that's like a gift with purchase. They get that for free. So again, love this, okay? All right, and then the third class I'm offering is our Luscious Lips class, okay? Lipsticks are in, and again, I'm going to inspiration from our catalog. We just launched our new additions to our lipstick line, okay? And so the full-size product they are getting with this class will be satin lips. And satin lips, again, retails for $22, okay? Here you can see it being featured, okay? They get that for $15, and here are the samples they will get as well. They will get 3 lip liner samples. So the light, the medium, and the dark nude or deep nude lip liner samples, one of each of those. They're also going to get 5 different lip color samples to try. One will be a lip gloss, and then one will be from each of the different lines that we carry. And I think this is important because we want people to try all the different textures so they can figure out what they love most. In addition, I'm not going to have a berry in each one of those. I'm going to have different colors. Like one might be more neutral, one might be really bold, one might be a berry, a pink, a coral. So they can try all the different color themes and all the different kinds of textures, okay? And again, like look at all the lip products that we carry in the back of the book, right? Okay, now again, which colors do I pick? I look for inspiration here in my catalog. So I look at the color looks they have. So we're talking about Fancy Nancy, I'm gonna use that. We have Very Famous, I'm gonna use that, okay? I also use Sparkling Rosé, that's the True Dimensions, the sheer True Dimensions. It's the only color they offer in the samples. I'm also going to add a True Dimensions Color Me Coral because that's a real popular color. And then I also added a Rosewood in this set and the Gel Semi Shine. Okay, so they have one of each of the different kinds. They get all of that for $15. Okay, super excited about the value. Right? It's like buying satin lips, but paying less and getting invited to a class and getting all these samples and learning how to use these products. Okay. So these are the 3 classes that I am working on, okay? Now, if you're someone who is like, okay, Kim, I'm all in. I want to master working from home. I want to make sure that I book people. You're going to want to order these now. Opportunity, really honestly, the opportunity is like, we're a little bit slow. I should have thought of this and we should have had this and we should have been ready March 1st, right? But you don't want to wait. You don't want to delay, right? It's double credit month. We want to use this, get it in place so that you get your orders, get everything put together so that from now until Thursday, you are just like marketing on Facebook, you're calling customers, you're booking them for sessions. And again, you can hold these appointments in a couple of ways. You can pre-select in your calendar, hey, I'm doing this class on Friday at 7, from 7 to 8. Hey, I'm doing this class Saturday at 9 a.m. Or you can book people and have, like you do with your calendar, know when you want to hold your appointments and just fill them in. Okay, you can have someone be a hostess and bring a couple customers together, right? You could have just a bunch of random customers or referrals that you partner together to make up a class. So there's lots of flexibility and freedom. And what I'm enjoying most is with this, I am totally rocking out my hostess plan. And so my hostess plan is really simple. It's the same thing that we've always had from the company. They get 2 options. Option number 1 is they get to pick out $75 of product for $35. Okay, and that is as long as they have 2 other people who are in their class with them. So that way it takes the pressure off that if no one buys anything, that's okay. Now again, each person has to pay the $15 to get their sample box, okay? And then what I love is that coupon, the hostess would just get an additional $15 off the additional product. I wouldn't combine the hostess 75 for 35 and then take 15 off on top of that. I would keep it so it's 15 off, $15 more free product. Does that make sense? And so now again, depending on if the sales are higher and we get more bookings, right, then she would be bumped up to the Elite Hostess program, which gives her anywhere from 10 to 20% back to her in free product of everything sold at the party. So if I get 1 party booked, whether it's another virtual or it's an in-person, okay, then she gets 10% of everything sold. 0 parties is 10%. 1 party is 15%, and 2 parties is 20%. Okay, and again, this is why I'm teaching you these 3 because you're going to want to hold these parties, but then have other options that are virtual or in person that you can have your customers book, right? Because we want to treat these virtual sessions just like an in-person party. Okay, all right, so now just to give you some math behind this here. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm committing to doing 30 of the Mary Kay Spa Bliss classes. I want 30 people registered, okay? I'm committing to 18 registered for the 20-minute eye makeover class. And then I am committing to 12 of the Luscious Lips. Okay, so 30, 18, and 12. And where did I come up with those numbers? Well, 30 is a power start. And I'm always looking at getting skincare on 30 faces a month, especially 30 new faces, okay? And then, of course, I just kind of looked at my other numbers and looked at the samples. A lot of our samples come in packs of 6, so that, you know, it just made sense. I want to order strategically, okay? So I went ahead and I put together this order, and I'm going to see if I can pull up my order here for everybody so you guys can see my Mary Kay order. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, so let me pull up this screen. Okay, so this is my Mary Kay in touchscreen. I already went ahead and saved my order. So I'm going under orders to online ordering to saved sample reusable orders. And right here it is. This is just samples and full-size product for just these parties, okay? So here's what I have. So I'm looking at my full-size product right here. I'm just doing the normal 3D Go sets. I'm doing 30. I'm not gonna worry if they're combination or whatever. I'm gonna have everybody try the normal. If that's too heavy, then I'm gonna put them on combination if they would purchase the product. Just keeping it simple, okay? There, my goal is to have 18 of the 24 or the 20-minute eye makeover classes. There's 18 under eye correctors. And then right here, 12 satin lips for the Luscious Lips. So this is where I'm getting our section 1 totals up here. And guys, this is $1,300 in retail. I'm paying $651 for it, okay? All right, now, here's the other samples. And again, you'll see like here's my lip glosses. There's 6 in a strip, so I have 2 strips. So I have 12 total, okay? And so you go through, you can kind of see all the colors that I picked. All right. Now, here's my eyeshadows down here, Cashmere, Haze, Blossom, Golden Muff. Okay, so I'm buying this now, putting these together. Now, hear my heart on this. All right, so this is $1,300 in retail. By the way, guys, it's double credit month. So this is really like $2,600 retail. That's worth that credit to me and to our unit. Okay, so it's awesome to do it this month. Awesome. Okay, now the wholesale plus the $115 in section 2 samples. So I'm just gonna get the full cost here for this order. Continue checkout, yada yada, shipping and handling. Okay, so it comes to $863.16. All right, that's an important number. Let's do the math here. So if I have 30 people that I'm doing my 30 skincare spa classes, plus 18 people that I'm doing the 20-minute eye makeover class, plus an additional 12 people that I'm doing Luscious Lips with, that gives me 60 people. If I'm charging $15 for each one of those, 60 times 15 gives me $900. Okay? I actually will have about $40 to the good, and that will help cover like shipping and handling to get these out. Okay? I'll probably, again, shipping and handling for about $63. You know, I'm probably going to spend a little bit more than that, or again, depending on where you're getting your customers, they might pick them up or you drop them off. Okay, so that's going to be dependent upon you. But see how this works? This is something I'm paying now, but before I get any sales, I will make all that money back. Could you get excited about something like that? Right? That is awesome. Okay. Now, for those of you that are team building, think about how this could help your consultants out of the gate hit their bonuses, right? When you're brand new, guys, you have 4 months of bonuses, and every $600 that you spend in wholesale, it gets you $100 or more in free product. And so, you know, think about that, not just your initial order, but if you would start doing this for your virtual sessions, and, you know, I'm just going to throw this out there, you could turn this into an in-person session, right? And you could go home with that free product. There's nothing wrong with that. Think about it, right? Just saying, you could use this model to host a special little session. They go home with a free item in person, okay? You could be just bumping up the amount of free product that you're getting to build your inventory, to build your business, and then maximize on your sales. I am just in love with this idea. So there's so many great implications for this, okay? And again, I'm starting out with 30 for the skincare spa, 18 for the 20-minute eye makeover class, and then 12 for Luscious Lips. All right. Now, again, as we go through, we're going to create new versions of these as we come out with new samples and new products. Notice how I'm using all samples pre-done by Mary Kay in this heightened culture of sensitivity, of hygienic, of being hygienic, and coronavirus. I am just totally not even worried about making up my own samples at this point. I am just going to take what Mary Kay has made for us and run with it. Just again, to be extra sensitive to my customers. Now, some other tools that you're going to need for this. You're going to need like the hostess plan ready to go, you know, like on your cell phone. You're also going to need a Mary Kay website to do a party, right? And I'm going to show you how you incorporate that, especially on Zoom. You're also going to need to make sure that you have, you know, maybe some product sheets printed out in front of you so you could talk about the product. Again, you don't see what I have down here. Like if you could see below here, I have notes and everything. That's the cool thing about doing virtual parties, right? You can have everything right here and be reading verbatim, just like you do with a flip chart in the party, but no one else sees it. Okay, so it gives that little extra bit of confidence, which is kind of cool too. And again, you can't tell that I'm wearing jeans below here. You know, I'm dressed up, I have my makeup on, right? Another cool thing about going virtual. Okay, and again, I can totally get an hour. You know, Lincoln goes to nap or is with Jay, and I can get an hour, jump on, do a class, you know, no drive time. Think of the money you save, no gas, no drive time, right? The ease of this and how you can reach more people. Okay, now again, I'm not telling you to stop doing in-person parties, but think of how if you became a master at in-person parties, a master at virtual parties, how quickly your business could grow and your income potential could skyrocket. Okay, and how you could attract so many more women on your team. All right, so check out the next work from home training that I'm posting on here. It's going to tell you a little bit about Zoom and some great training from one of our top national sales directors, Pamela Waldrop-Shaw. Okay, and then also I'm going to be offering trainings on how to do these classes. In fact, if you want to be a part of these classes with me, like maybe you want me to run your first class for you, I'm going to have set times up for these that you can invite your own guests, have them with their own sample boxes, and they can log on. They're your customers. You'll be closing with them, but you'll get to have me teach your first one so that you get some experience. You can learn and earn all at the same time. So I hope you're excited as I am. Give me some feedback. What do you think? And look for our artwork that I'll be having out. I'll have like a cute little graphic for our virtual party menu. I'll have some really cute little invites. I'll have all the stuff put together for you. So anyways, hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. Do everything you can to maximize. We are in the height of opportunity. And again, in a day and a time when I have friends that are worried about not making any money because of being on hiatus at work, or worried about who's going to take care of their kids because schools are closed, I am so blessed that I have this business and that I took the time to build it, that I can now teach you guys how to maximize this business too, so that you provide freedom and flexibility and you get to operate in your sweet spot. All right, guys, have an awesome day. We'll be seeing you all very soon.